Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum friends. You are watching CSE Guide official YouTube channel. Today we discuss about Tsinghua University CSE Scholarship 2021 and 2022. So type in Google Tsinghua University CSE Scholarship 2021 CSE Guide and click on the first link. After that you can see here is the detail. The number one university of China, top rank university of China. Okay, let's start. Authority is Chinese government scholarship. University name Tsinghua University. This is for master and PhD candidate, and scholarship type fully funded. Online apply, no need to send hard copies, okay, and no need to pay application fee in the beginning. After that, after your initial review will be cleared, and university will inform you after that you need to pay 600 RMB application fee, okay. And that the method for applying in Tsinghua University is different from other universities, because in other university you must fill first you fill CSE form and then you need to fill university online application form. But in this case, in Tsinghua University case, it's different from other universities. So first round is expired on 15th December, was expired on 15th December 2020, and now the second round started, and you will if you want to apply, then you can. The second round deadline is March 1st. They take one intake, means this is not for the deadline, the first round 15th December is not for March intake, it's both for September intake, but they divide these into two rounds. Okay, let's start. All international students can apply. Age limits you can see 35 for master and 40 for PhD. Language proficiency is vary from department to department. Means some departments demanded HSK, and some of them IELTS, and some of them English proficiency certificates. So I'll show you which departments provide which certificates, demanded which certificates. Okay, how to apply for Tsinghua University CSE Scholarship? First you fill Tsinghua University online application form. When your documentation and initial review will be passed, then the university will inform you that you need to fill CSE online application form and need to pay application 600 RMB application fee. So okay, now when you fill CSE online application form, then click here and watch the video. But if you first you fill Tsinghua University online application form, click on this link. Okay, now before going to university portal, because very important things I will discuss in online portal, because many students confused how you fill Tsinghua University online application form. Before go to online form, I'll just tell you which documents required. These are the documents. CSE form you need to fill after you are passing initial review. When university inform you, then you need to fill CSE online application form. First you fill Tsinghua University online application form, highest degree, transcript, study or research plan, recommendation letters, passport copy, physical examination form, and English proficiency certificate. It's vary from department to department. Okay, certificate of no criminal record, and acceptance letter. Acceptance letter, main thing. Not for master students can't you didn't apply for acceptance letter. You no need to send emails to acceptance letter. Okay, so for PhD you just contact with the professors. Here is the faculty emails of different departments, and after this is the acceptance letter method is also different from other universities, because in other universities professors give you a proper acceptance letter on a pad, university pad. So in this case, just professor give you tell you that or if professor is ready to accept you, he says I'm ready. So I'm ready to accept you, as I am ready to become your supervisor. So just just copy the name of the supervisor, and or just see the name of the supervisor and fill into select in online publication portal of Tsinghua University. I'll tell you how you select that. Okay, click here to get the catalog of master department, means check the language proficiency criteria for master students and language proficiency certificate criteria for PhD students. Department, it's vary from department to department. So here is master catalog. Click here to download the master catalog, and click here to download the PhD programs catalog. Catalog means the language proficiency criteria from different department of different majors. So you click here and get the master program catalog. So these are the things it's downloaded. So I'll show you after downloading. It's been little bit take time to download, so don't worry about that. Master catalog has been downloaded. So here is the master catalog, means I'll show you, just a minute. So you can see School of Architecture. In School of Architecture and Theory, they demand HSK with 4 band. Civil Engineering also demand HSK, and in Department of Civil Engineering, another department like structural engineering, undergrad structure, geotech, and these are things you can see here the detail. So it's very from department to department. It means you can see international construction and project management in English irrespective of undergraduate professional discipline and these things, and provide IELTS in hydrology and water resources, and in other things like in mechanical engineering department and other department. School of mechanical engineering, you can see here the school of mechanical engineering non-native English speaker must meet the minimum English proficiency requirement, TOEFL, and these kind, or equivalent language in English. So you can see here, if you find that detail about this, about your language proficiency, which vary from department to department, then you can. So everyone should check your language proficiency criteria and then apply. If your major is in Chinese, then you can't apply. So if your major is in English, if you have IELTS, then apply. And if they demand English proficiency is okay, if it says, then you can. Now we move forward to PID catalog. Here is the PID catalog for CS scholarship. Okay, so here is the detail, and you can see these are the professors. These are the professors' name which allow to take international students. So you can get acceptance letter from them. So click here to get the faculty email of these professors and send email to these professors. So also you can check the criteria, English proficiency criteria. So you can also check the detail of minimum requirement of undergraduate GPR average score 3.4 and B grade 1800. You can see you can also check this requirement. We check that it's also for master students or not. So this is not for master, this is only for PhD candidates. Okay, you can also check the this criteria. So contact with the professor, and for example, if full in give you acceptance letter, then you can you select analysis and control of artificial environment. Select this school on CSC on University Online Application Portal, and then select this professor. Okay, so I will show you. So now move forward to University Online Application Form. After making account and after logging in, you can see here's the personal detail. Fill your personal detail according to your portfolio, and after that these are the basic things: your place of birth and your passport name, passport expiry date, religion, and these are the very basic things. Okay, the current school or employer organization affiliated with. If you if you are not affiliated with any of the organization, then you can put your previous degree university name. So I save and click continue. After that, you can see here is the educational background. So if you want to apply for master degree, then you must select bachelor degree. Means if you awarded means you are completed. If you are a student and still studying, and you apply on the basis of Hope certificate, then you select this degree. Bachelor degree will be awarded before July 31st 2020. Okay, so I apply for example, I apply for PhD degree, and my master degree awarded. I also get my degree, so I select this one, and study period is this from 12 to 15, and this is just for formality, and the university name is GCUF, and this kind of thing. You can fill this basic things according to your information, and then first your bachelor information and then your master information. Okay, but if you are applying for bachelor degree, then you must fill your bachelor information, no need to fill master information. Okay, and just your major, your city, and these kind of things also you need to fill. Language proficiency, your native language is your country language. Okay, and HSK no. If your major is in English, then you can choose your HSK according to your situation. And if you have English test IELTS, then select this one. If you don't have any, then if your school allow you to apply for without IELTS, then you select NA and type English proficiency and these things. Okay, so select this according to your situation and fill this form, and also publish your if you have publish your papers, then research work mentioned here, and special skills in literature, art, and sports. If you have, then fill it, otherwise leave it. And recommendation institution means how you get this information. You can put the name of your previous degree if you don't have any information, or type the name of any of your friend here who inform you about that. If you get information from CSC Guide official, then you type the CSC Guide official here and put the name of any of your friend, or this kind of information you can here. So you can put here. save and click. After filling this form, you save and click. So after that you need to put add work experience. It's just formality. If you don't have any experience, then click on continue. I think I say I don't have any experience in educational employment experience. So no. Contact information, fill your address according to your portfolio, according to your condition, and if your postal address is same, then you can, otherwise you can change it. Okay, means if you say that your address to receive admission notice, if admit is save as permanent, means if your home country address is different from permanent address, then it's okay. Means you say your home country address is something else, and you get your visa documents or other scholarship documents in other address, so you can change the address here. Okay. No, financial supporter is your Chinese government scholarship. You can type it's if you want to put your information. If you put information of your father, mother, brother, and other any of you, then you can put here. So if you put the Chinese government scholarship detail here, then you can scholarship provider, scholarship detail, and address is given on CSE scholarship CSE website, cscstudyinchina.csc.edu.cn, and email address of your is also available, and phone number is also available. Okay, these are the basic things you can put. This is just formality, not an exact detail. So if you put any information, then you can. So person act on the behalf of you in China. If you have any person, if you know any person in China, then put the detail of his person. So if you don't have any, then put your for any of your friend detail here. It's just formality, but you need to fill. Okay, add a family member. You just click add a family member and give the detail of your family, and click on save and continue. And now the main important portion of this game. So applications. When you click on applications, then you need, I select doctoral and department of civil engineering, and civil engineering, major is structural engineering, for example, and this is the professor. Means if I try to find in PID catalog the school of civil engineering and major is structural engineering, either this professor is available or not, so we'll check. Okay, I find structural engineering. Okay, this is a structural engineering, school of civil engineering, and we try to find the professor Peng Fen. Here is the Peng Fen. Okay, we try to find the next one, Nation. Okay, this professor is also available, but we can try to find this one. Okay, Nation, either this is available. Yes, Nation is also available. Okay, click on and save and continue. That in according to your major, you select your professor who give you acceptance letter from these, so you can put the detail of your professor here. But if you don't have any, don't get acceptance letter from, then you can put any of the them, put your name, put email of these professors. Okay. Now recommender, if you want to upload, if you want to put information about recommender, then you can put by yourself manually, and they send email to your professor's email, and then your professors verify your recommendation. So it's a difficult task for everyone. But if you have two recommendation letter and you want to upload manually, then you leave this option and go forward to this option. Okay, so I move forward to this option. So I go back, recommender, go back. You can see a complete application must include 2 letters of recommendations. So is from associate professor or fifth professor. So and the other one is in the reference field in completing the online recommendation for a variety of reasons. Means if you didn't get any, if you don't upload information manually, then you can upload recommendation letter in others uploaded documents of application. Means no, you leave this option. In other way, you left this portion and go forward to upload documents. In upload documents, you can see others, 1, others, and 2. You must upload your recommendation letter in others option. First recommendation letter here, second here. Okay, now you can see first page of passport upload, and second, identification photo means your passport size photo with white background, clothes with the color. Clothes with the color is important portion as well. JPG format, and the resolution 400 by 600, width or height must be in 3 or 4, size in smaller than 1 MB, and these are the photo requirement. Okay, your personal statement, research plan, degree, these are the things. Your master degree and your master transcript, postgraduate is master, and your bachelor degree and your undergraduate means bachelor, same. If your major is in Chinese, then HSK, English proficient certificate, test according to your school, which you show, which you get here, which information you get here. So you can also check that structural engineering, and these are the majors for PID catalog here. If your major offer in English, then you need to apply. If your major is in Chinese, but you can't apply in this university because you not fulfill the requirements of this university. Okay, English proficiency certificate, if the program required is done. Others you can upload recommendation letters. Okay, after that you need to review and submit your online application form. Click here. After that, after reading this, if all things are okay, then you need to submit. I don't submit because I just fill for a demo. No application status. When you fill the form, then your application status will be shown here. And then the main option, the scholarship option, you need to select scholarship option. In this case, so sorry if I forgot to tell you that if you want to apply for Tsinghua University, you didn't fill CSE online application form first. You first fill university online application form. University will inform you when your initial review has been cleared and you need to pay 600 RM application fee. University will inform you to pay the application fee, and also tell you that you need to fill the CSEs and submit the CSE online application form. Okay, then you must select this option as well. So select this Chinese government scholarship undergraduate Tsinghua University, yes. Would you like to apply for CGS for your graduate study at Tsinghua University? Yes. How do you choose to apply for scholarship? If you applying through embassy, means A category, then you select this one. If you applying to direct university through B category, then you need to select this one. And other scholarship in Tsinghua University means the tuition scholarship is basically they exempt your tuition fee, and you select. If you think that you can survive there, if they exempt your tuition fee and they not give you any stipend, then you select yes, otherwise no. Okay, so I select no because without stipend I can't survive there. So Simon Channel Scholarship is also a good scholarship. You can read the requirement. The recipients of Simon Channel Scholarship should be select one of the designated research field and these kind of things. Okay, you select yes. And other scholarship, if you want to select, then yes, and give the detail of these things, your founder and these kind of things. Okay, if you think that you don't have any information regarding this, so click on yes and submit. Here is the submit option because I already submitted scholarship here, scholarship shown here. So submit option is not available now. So after selecting this option, you need to select this one. Okay, and now prepare before registration. And this university also conduct an interview after your submission. After your initial review will be passed, when your initial review will be passed, then they will take an interview. So after that, when your application fee only be paid after the application has been verified, means when your documentation has been cleared, then university send mail to you, and you also check your status, then you need to pay the application fee. Before applying, you don't need to pay the application fee. So that's the story of today's video. So hope so you will get everything which you want, and for March 1st 2021 is the last date. Second round has been started, so apply as soon as possible. If you want to get any information regarding CSE scholarship, professors emails and presidential scholarship, just online apply universities and all these things, so you can visit our website csguideofficial.com. Good luck and take care of yourself. We will meet you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.